Getting a free hotel stay as an influencer is probably a lot easier than what y'all think. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to partner with hotels for a free stay in just 3 simple steps. Before we get started, my name is Lauren, and online everyone knows me as Searching How with Lo. And these are my credentials. I've been able to garner an audience of over 200,000 people on Instagram and TikTok. I'm working on giving y'all the best creator tips on YouTube. So please, if you like this video, give me a like and a subscribe. So the steps of this video are going to be prep, pitch, and produce. So if y'all can follow along, I promise you guys will be able to hook up with these hotels for amazing partnerships. And no, the follower count doesn't matter, okay? Having quality content is the key here, and you guys are gonna see the longer you watch the video. So number 1 is gonna be prep. I can't have y'all out here thinking that you guys are gonna get hotel partnerships if your videos are trash. I'm sorry. If someone's analyzing your page, does it give content creator? Does it give travel influencer? Does it give any of that? Do you guys have amazing shots, photography, engaging content of hotel stays or vacation? Take a minute to look. If the answer is no, then you're gonna need to work on your portfolio. So we're gonna prep, because I can't have you out here reaching out to these hotels and wondering why you don't get a response. It's because your content may not be up to par yet. But it's okay, we're gonna work on that. So the number 1 thing that you can do is partner with local hotels. Like, it can be something very small, very normal. Get collaborations with these hotels in your city, in your hometown, and work on developing your craft, right? So what you're gonna do is get your hotel stays, get videos, engaging videos of you getting on the bed, opening the blinds, the pool shots, cheers in your glasses. Just get comfortable with having an arrangement of different engaging photos. This is how you guys are going to win, okay? And this does not have to be rushed. I would say take your time to make sure that your portfolio really looks great. I will focus on having at least 3 partnership videos. And it doesn't have to be a true partnership, but it can be videos that just feature a hotel. I would work on having 3 of those on your page. I'll also focus on having about 3 UGC videos. And it can be something that's very simple, but highlight the hotel. This is another way that you can leverage and put in your content package when you're reaching out to the brands. And lastly, I will also focus on having some great photography. You guys, also, you do not have to have anything expensive. You can use your phone and your light. Please do not go out and buy cameras and all this equipment. You really don't have to have any of that. I will focus on having a good light, your camera, and a tripod, honestly, and you can really make it work. So now that we've prepped, now that you have your portfolio together, now that you've gotten all your fabulous photography all in your folder to send out to the brands, now it's time to pitch. Let's just say you have a trip planned to Chicago, right? I would create a list of about 10 to 13 hotels in that given city or area that you like, that you would actually want to stay at. The first thing that I usually do is do some Google online on their website and things like that to see if I can find a press, a marketing, or media email. Those will be the people that will be reviewing these requests and these inquiries and responding to them. So that's who I would look for at first, right? And then if there's a few hotels that I really want to stay at but I cannot find an email, I would make sure that I find them on social media. Number 1, to get you guys locked in all the way. Number 1, find the account. Number 2, follow the account. Number 3, engage in the content on the page. Commenting on a few of their posts, giving good comments, not like heart, flame, like giving good comments on their page so that it's noticeable. And then I would wait about a day or so, and then I would send a DM to the page and say, hey, my name is Lauren. I'm a content creator based in Houston, and I'm interested in staying at your hotel. Can you please give me the contact information of the person who handles influencer partnerships? Now from here, usually you'll get a response with the email, or they may even give you a form to fill out where they, kind of vet influencers through this form or a database, something like that. Or you may not get a response at all. That's why I'm saying that you have to have a list of about 10 to 15 so that your chances are greater of getting selected from someone to respond to your messages. And once you get a response, or once you have your emails, now it's time to pitch. I think it's very important to not just have a cookie cutter or ChatGPT generated email. I think you can use ChatGPT, but I think it's important to personalize each email and include notable things about the hotel so that the hotel feels like you spent time, you care, and you really are interested in staying in this hotel. You're just not sending this to 50 hotels in Chicago. I would put in the email, tailor it to something that you like about the hotel, the restaurant, the rooftop bar, the architecture, the courtyard, anything that you can see from the page will be awesome for you to include. So I usually start by saying, hey, my name is Lauren. I'm a travel influencer based in Houston. I have a trip planned here, and I would love to partner with you to feature this on my page as the best place to stay in Chicago, in Tulum, and wherever, right? And then after that, you can talk about how amazing the hotel is. I'm drawn to the hotel because of the amazing pool, your Michelin star restaurant, and the amazing amenities that you guys have. I would love to help to boost what you guys have going on, and then you can get into what your ask would be in exchange for a free stay. Now, before you close out the email, then you'll include the content package that you would like to offer in exchange for your free hotel stay. But I think it's very important to note here, if you don't add anything else, that you can say that you specialize in UGC content for hotels, because that's exactly what you'll be creating for them, right? I think it's very important to note that this is a mutually beneficial relationship. Not only will you be getting a free hotel stay, right, which is a bonus for you, but you'll be able to create appealing content and promote it on your page. So you'll be making the hotel look good and then also sharing it with your audience, which is like a double whammy. These teams are often looking for organic looking content, not like the models and stuff on their page they may hire for professional photo shoots. They constantly need more content, photos, videos to add to their social media to keep reservations coming in for their hotel, right? So that's why these partnerships work. Here's an example of a content package, right? So it may be 2 UGC videos, 5 images, and 1 TikTok and Instagram, and then stories throughout my stay. That could be a sample package that you would offer in exchange for a couple of nights. What I always say is, I would love to work with you to make sure I'm helping you guys meet your business needs, because that's, at the end of the day, that's what you're doing. You're helping them fulfill their business needs. And I can tailor my content package based on, whatever you guys need. Within reason. I'm not saying that you need to do 75 images, because that could be a little bit crazy. Also include, please review previous partnerships and my portfolio here. And I always include a nice hyperlink so they can review your stuff. That way, everything, the ask, your social media platform, okay, and your portfolio are all in one email, and you can hit send. Now, the work's not done yet, because you're probably going to have to follow up 1 or 2 times, maybe even 3, to get a response from some of these hotels. If you can imagine the amount of inquiries they may receive from influencers, from press, and things like that. So be patient. You may not get a response at all, and that's okay. Just move on to the next one on your list. But I would just say, make sure you stay persistent with following up. And also, a key thing with partnering with hotels, try not to travel on peak weekends. So if you're going on 4th of July or Labor Day or things like that, they're probably going to be booked up. So make sure you're traveling like on an off season or during the week, or it's just not a very busy time, because we want you to be able to get this free hotel stay. But if you're going on 4th of July weekend, it may not happen, okay? Also, I would try to pitch out at least 2 to 3 months in advance, just to give yourself time to pitch all of this stuff, make sure you get a response, and actually have a place to stay when it comes time for your trip, okay? Okay, so now you got your pitch. The hotel responded. They want you to come. Okay, you got it. Now you're on the way to the hotel for a free stay. Once you guys get the conversation going and your partnership has been confirmed, when you guys are negotiating, you can also ask for things like a food and beverage credit, free valet, a pool pass, or if it's a resort, you want to make sure the activities are included or they're free. This way, you're coming less out of your pocket, but then you're also showing all the things that the hotel has to offer. And I want you to come less out of your pocket. So just make sure that's included. I firmly believe that closed mouths don't get fed, and the worst that they can say is no. So I would also negotiate some of those other things that kind of tend to pile up if you don't ask for it up. Let's do a review. So the first step, prep. Second step, pitch. Last step, produce. Now that you're showing up at this hotel, don't think you're in vacation mode. I mean, you aren't. But you're also here to work too. Now this is a work trip. So here's how you're going to show up at this hotel and be prepared to have the most amazing content. I always show up with a shot list and a few ideas or inspiration videos that I want to make sure I incorporate in my content. I have a B-roll shot list. I'll have all my Instagram videos saved that I want to do, and make sure I'm arriving with a plan. Number one, and my husband knows this, as soon as we get in the hotel room, do not get on the bed. Do not mess up anything. I'm getting all my shots, right? So I'll immediately put on a robe. As soon as you get in that room, the first thing you need to do is record footage of the room. Don't let anyone mess up the sheets, unpack their stuff. Make sure you're maximizing that the room is super clean and looking fabulous, and take advantage of that. That way you can get your photos, your videos, all right there as soon as you check in. I usually will even put on a robe and kind of do like fun lifestyle shots as soon as we get there. So those are already checked off your list and ready to go. So if you need 5 photos, you can get 3 of you being in the room before you guys even do anything. Another important thing is just holding up to your end of the bargain. You don't want to be a nightmare to work with. I've seen it time and time again where if you're a great influencer and you have a great partnership and you're easy to work with and you meet deadlines, you will be able to work with these different hotel groups or hotels or brands again, over and over again. You want to be a dream to work with. So when you get there, if a part of your agreement is to do 2 or 3 stories a day, make sure you're doing that so the brand is looking for it. They don't have to ask you, hey, where's your content at, girl? You have to make sure that you're already producing the stuff that you agreed to do. I would also add, it's just very important to be professional. So when you are uploading your images and having your fun, make sure you're just representing the hotel in a good light. You just don't want anything to get flagged from profanity or different things like that, because they can be kind of sticklers about that. And get creative. Use all the tools that you were able to build when you were working on your portfolio to make your content pop and make it look like magic. And once you turn in the amazing content to the hotel, you're making their job so much easier by having vibrant and fun content they can post on their social media channels, and everyone's happy in the end. Hope y'all are able to use those 3 simple steps to prep your portfolio, pitch hotels, and ultimately get that free hotel stay, because you guys can all do it. And I promise the follower count doesn't matter. Just make sure you have high quality content. Y'all, please like and subscribe to this video. And if content creation is on your heart, please do it, because you never know what God will do in your life. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.